A very good morning from the airport of Toronto. It's 7 a.m. and in about an hour we're going on board this brand new Boeing 787 WestJet Dreamliner. WestJet just received their first one about 3 months ago. Currently they're trying them out on a domestic route between Toronto and Calgary. That's a great occasion for me to try out their brand new business class. So please come along with me on board this brand new Boeing 787 and let's get on board. WestJet operates from Terminal 3 at Toronto Pearson Airport. Check-in is heavily focused on self-service, and there are countless check-in kiosks in the terminal. Check-in in person is also available, including some counters for passengers with priority, but they're not really clearly marked, and I had already printed my boarding pass through a self-service kiosk. As Canada is a bilingual country, all of the signs in the airport are both in English and French. After security, pretty much the first thing you notice is iPads. Virtually every table has multiple iPads with games on them installed, which you can use while you wait for your plane to board. This is the second delivered Dreamliner for WestJet and was delivered just a month earlier and had been flying for WestJet for just 2 weeks. My flight today was its 27th flight for WestJet since its delivery. And I wasn't the only one excited for this flight. No, the whole WestJet crew was visibly excited too, and we're taking pictures while the 787 was rolling into the gate. Thank you very much. This flight to Calgary is a temporary test run for the crew to familiarize with the aircraft. From April, WestJet will start operating the Dreamliner on non-stop transatlantic flights from Calgary to London Gatwick, and later to Paris and Dublin as well. WestJet has never offered a business class on any of its aircraft, and the highest class before was premium. Once inside, you walk through the premium cabin into business class, where we will spend the next 3.5 hours, and more about these seats later. Once you sit down, a member of the crew comes to sit with you for a personal chat and explains all the features of the seats, which I'll show you as well later in the video. They also offer you a pre-departure drink, apple or orange juice, and they give you the breakfast and wine menu. Orders for breakfast and an after departure drink are taken just before takeoff. And then, just before the security video starts, a hot towel is handed out. The animated security video is, unsurprisingly, both in English and French. Soon after takeoff, The crew brought the drink that I had ordered before takeoff, a nice Italian Prosecco. It came together with a small bag of pretzels. Not much later, one of the crew came to make my table and breakfast was served. There was the choice between a herb omelette with smoked bacon and chocolate banana bread French toast. I chose the latter. It came with Greek yogurt, fresh fruit and a croissant. One of the crew explained me that the salt and pepper shakers were specifically designed for the new business class and are supposed to resemble the Rocky Mountains. There are 276 seats in economy class in a 3-3-3 configuration, and all seats feature a touchscreen. Premium has a total of 28 recliner seats. They're a bit wider than economy and are in a 2-3-2 configuration. Passengers in Premium also get a meal served on this flight. And finally, in business class you can find a total of 16 seats in a reverse herringbone configuration. They're full lie flat pods and they all have direct aisle access. The in-flight entertainment system can be controlled with a small tablet-like device. We'll have a better look at that in a minute. Then there's the port for the headphones, a USB port and a universal power outlet. Underneath that is another screen, and this screen operates as the controls for your seat. Here's a really small storage compartment with a small mirror. A literature pocket holds the security card, an air sickness bag, an outfit for a credit card, and the WestJet magazine, conveniently named WestJet Magazine. The massive armrest can be moved up and down and also work as extra storage space. This is where you can find a bottle of water and a pair of active noise-cancelling headphones. To illustrate, this is the view from your pod. It offers complete privacy, but if you're not traveling alone, you can always open the privacy divider like this. The pod offers a fairly large 18.5-inch touchscreen, and I really like the modern moving map feature. The screen was really responsive. The remote also features a small touchscreen and can be used completely independent from the big screen. If you want to watch a film, you can even do this on the small device. Before you start a movie, some pre-roll ads are shown. The headphones are unbranded and are active noise cancelling. And I do have to say, they're doing a pretty good job at that. Towards the end of the flight, a last snack is offered. Alright, what a great flight so far. The seatbelt signs are on, and that means that we're going to start our descent into Calgary. But stay watching until the end for my final thoughts on this flight. But before landing, let's have a quick look at the security card. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit cracked today. I'm unfortunately getting a bit of a sore throat, and I really wanted to post this video for you today. I'm really impressed with both the hard and the soft product for an airline that has never offered business class before. Before landing, the crew even asked feedback from every single passenger on board, so it seems that they want to improve even better. One of the crew members told me that on their transatlantic flights, they even plan to offer turn-down service. The crew was really nice and they took time for every passenger. They were really cooperative with me recording on their flight, for which I want to thank them again. I really like how WestJet is transforming from a low-cost to a full-service airline, and I would definitely fly with their Dreamliner again when they start flying transatlantic. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you enjoy videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. And I'll see you next week.